It's always an old head. Universal code, like hop in, let's get some work done.
Day 21 of our 12-week cut. I don't know what I'm expecting. 240, 238. $238. Wow. I'm happy with that. Come here, baby. Weighed in at 238 this morning. I'm actually surprised that we're down weight. This last week I really had to lock in. Weeks 1 and 2, I tried to eat in a calorie deficit. I wasn't eating like the cleanest, the healthiest, whatever. I tried to stay in my calorie deficit as much as possible. And I was just kind of eating whatever, and that works. It's great. I was losing weight, but it didn't help me, honestly, because by the week of N2, I felt like I was just kind of crash dieting in a way where I would try to restrict as many calories as possible, and then on the weekend I would just kind of binge eat, which not the correct way to do it. However, no excuse, but I did work like 70 hours. I didn't have time to meal prep. I just had a lot on my plate, and so I just, it happens. It happens, but it's okay because I locked in. And I'm actually down 4 pounds right now from 2 weeks ago, which is, the goal is to lose 2 pounds per week. And last week I was just so like in my head about weighing myself, because I was like, I don't even want to weigh myself because I just haven't been eating correctly. I've been eating in a deficit, but I've been eating like crap and I just didn't feel like it. So I'm actually surprised. 238, we're close. Guys, it's working. Yeah, I just locked in, and yeah. I ran to the garage to get look for some AAAs for the remote, and my son followed me and sat in the water, the dog's water, and he just acted like, it didn't happen. Oh my god. All right, chat. Today is day 21. Oh my, I'm to lose my mind. Well, I just spilled the coffee everywhere. We're gonna make a breakfast burrito. Egg, cheese, tortilla. Let's get it. Gonna be using the brand Carb Counter flour tortillas. 60 calories, 12 grams of fiber. Not bad, chat. Not bad. Love cheese. I'm gonna put it to the test, chat. The secret is not to overcook the eggs. Oh my god. If you guys are addicted to caffeine like myself, the cheat code is get you a very cheap coffee maker, just the one that you can serve like the regular coffee pots. You can get like the cheaper ones for like 40 bucks, 50 bucks. Brew you some coffee. We get like the classic roast, like the off-brand. I like to drink mine black because I'm just used to it, especially if I'm fasting in the morning. Black coffee is the way to go. Throw a little bit of ice, not too much, because I don't want it freezing cold. I don't want it burning hot, so I can just I like to throw mine back. Not that I'm a fan of the taste of black coffee, but you kind of get used to it. But I'm not like, ooh, yum, this is so delicious. Now, if it's on the weekend, I might throw some sugar-free vanilla syrup in there to make it taste a little bit better. If you guys are really big into like the energy drinks. You don't buy in bulk, but you always find yourself running to the gas station and spending $3, $4, $5, $6 on like cans every other day, or every day you're just like spending ridiculous amounts of money on energy drinks at the gas station. Go to Walmart, go to the packet section where they sell these, the drink mixes. Go to that aisle and you'll see a brand called 4C. It comes in 3 different flavors. Get those. I believe it's like 170 milligrams per 1 packet, and it comes with like a dozen packets. I think it's like less than $4. Crazy still. You put it in your water bottle, shake it up a little bit. It's carbonated, it tastes good. Hella caffeine. That's a little cheat code. Lasts me a week at least. Like if I'm really like in the trenches, it'll last me a week for sure. All right, chat. Bucked Up sent us a OG sample kit. We just got done shooting some UGC for them, so we're gonna make our unboxing video here now. Got the bottle of water because we're about to mix it up. All right, so what comes in here is a shaker cup, 3 sample packets of whatever pre-workout you wanted. I got the LFG for the thermogenics, and then they threw in a buckshot here. I believe this is just like an energy shot, like a 5-hour energy type thing. 200 milligrams of caffeine. Bro, honestly, it looks like a shotgun shell. These are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, these are pretty cool. I opted in for the white shaker cup with the American flag logo. Dude, I just think this looks crazy. All right, chat, I'm excited. We got berry, tropical, and razzle dazzle. This is the one that I got here now, is the tart candy. This is the one that I usually run with. But I'm glad that they sent the other flavors. I think I'm gonna go with razzle dazzle. It's about enough there. I'm weird, I like to put all the water in except for like a little bit. That way I can rinse it out and wash it down. I'm treating it like a ramen noodle packet. All right, here we go. Razzle dazzle flavor test. I'm getting this one next time. I'm not even kidding you. This tastes way better than the sweet tart. Crazy difference. Now, I love the LFG because it has the thermogenics in it. I don't know why they use funky names like Mitoburn, Mucuna Paradoxine, Nitrozine. Brother, I don't know how to pronounce all this. But what I do know is that this stuff works. The thermogenics in this work. When I did other pre-workouts, I would get a really good, pump. I would get, the energy. It was all there, right? But with the LFG, I can feel the sweat rolling, especially when I hit the Stairmaster after my heavy lifts. Bro, I'm just drenched, and I can feel that afterburn feeling that people talk about. I can feel that after the workout. After I get done with the cardio after the workout, I can feel it. Like, it's hot, it's warm, and it works. Dude, Razzle Dazzle, so good. This is ridiculous. They need to take this flavor and make it an energy drink. This is so good. Oh my God. Guys, I just want to talk about how I feel after the weigh-in this morning. The first couple of weeks of the cut, I don't know what it was. It was my birthday, Father's Day, but I just could not stay on track. I was working overtime, wasn't able to meal prep. I just came into this cut well unprepared. But I'm starting week 4 and I feel like we have locked in. So when I hopped on the scale and saw that I was down 2 pounds from last week and 2 pounds from the week before, guys, I haven't felt like that in a while. Like, I've been struggling mentally with all the work I've been doing, with this weight cut, on my day job, being a father. Everything's been compiling, and it just feels like nothing's clicked just yet.
And I feel like I'm just putting in so much work, and I just feel so drained. I feel so tired all the time. I feel exhausted, and I get it. Like, I'm on a cut, my calories are low, I'm gonna feel tired. I've got a child, I switch off every other night. That way, if he wakes up, I'll go take care of him. So I'm missing some sleep. I'm not getting optimal sleep. I'm low on calories. I'm just fighting the grind right now. So, it is what it is. And in those moments, it's like, man, this feels like pain. This feels like forever. I feel like I'm just not getting any progression at all. And it sucks. It feels like nothing is working. But really, the reality of it's like when I do these check-ins, and I skipped last week on purpose. I was like, man, I don't know if I've been eating well. I don't know. I just don't feel well. I just feel like I don't want to check the scale because I don't want to mess up how, my mentality was just like so out of it. I was worried that if I hopped on the scale and saw my weight, I would just feel so discouraged. So I just stayed away from it. But today, when I weighed and I saw, I was down 2 pounds from this last week and 2 pounds from the week before, because I was 4 pounds down in total from my last weigh-in. Oh my God, it felt like it finally worked. It felt like this last week finally worked. Like I was locked in on the diet. I had to up my fiber. Protein's been high. Everything's been good. Calories have been low. I've been doing my workouts. I've been going to jiu-jitsu. I've been going to work. I've just been like consistent, posting all my content and everything. And it feels like finally there's a relief. Like finally all that stress is just like, it felt so good, dude. It felt so good. I was so hyped up. I was so happy, man. I'm glad that sticking to the program and just staying consistent, even if it's not perfect. Okay, I didn't get enough protein in. It's like that type of stuff weighs on me, but like I'm being consistent in my calorie deficit. It feels good to see that no matter what, like staying consistent works. Like sometimes I'm like, man, I feel tired. But I'll wake up in the morning and I'll check my physique and it's like, damn, bro, like I'm actually losing body fat. Compared to where I started to now, it is a huge difference, man. And it's like, sometimes the non-scale victories outweigh the scale victories. But today, when I weighed myself and I saw I was down 4 pounds from the last weigh-in, nothing could have beat that, chat. Nothing.
On God, like last few sessions I've been here, it's been busy, and like I'll do my supersets all in like one area, but like as soon as I walk away to go put some weights up, it's always an old head taking my attachments, picking my weight up. Like I don't mind if you hop in and get a rep or a set it. Like that's just like universal code. Like hop in, let's get some work done. But like taking my stuff, like while you see me using it, doing my supersets, it's just like, why is it the old heads? Like what? I hope I never get like that when I'm older. Like I get excited when I see anybody get in here and get the work done, and you can tell like they've been putting in the work, and I like the atmosphere. Maybe it's just like the way we grew up, but like low key that'd be pissing me off. It's like, you see me working, you make an eye contact with me, why are you taking my stuff? Like, you're a weirdo. Like, and I'm not gonna walk up and just like take it back and be like, I'm using that, when I could easily go get another attachment and just be like, all right, whatever. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. And then today, I'm filming my workouts and another old head just like pointing at me, like you can tell he's talking to other people, they're like shrugging, like, I don't know. And then he goes up and talks to the office. I don't know what it is with you old motherfucker, but y'all are pissing me off, for real. Like all my mentors are older than me, but like, it's always like the old school. And I'm usually cool with the old school, bro, but lately, the gym etiquette has been like crazy. I don't know.
Gonna finish off the rest of this rotisserie with a little bit of Alfredo chicken mix. We're gonna finish that off for our post-workout meal. Now we're gonna prep some pickled chicken for dinner tonight, and then try to make a few meals throughout the week. And I think for like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I've got enough tuna, salmon, and we might have to get another rotisserie for Friday just to stretch our meals out. But the plan is to meal prep all the chicken today. That way the week is prepped with some chicken, tuna, salmon, and if we have to Friday, we'll grab another rotisserie. But the deficit's been going really well. Feeling pretty good. And yeah, I haven't made pickled chicken in a while, so we'll see how it is.
Oh yeah, July 4th is this Friday. I think there's a fireworks show, and then employees eat for free. So yeah, I don't know. I might have to fast the morning to the late afternoon. That way, if we do end up doing something that night, then I can kind of eat whatever I want and enjoy my 4th of July. July 5th, we're having a cookout, so I was just planning on all week being strict, but it looks like Friday night and Saturday night we're going to have some allowance, but I'm going to be fasting that morning to make sure that I stay under calories, but I'm also going to watch what I eat and, you know, try to get my protein in and whatnot. So I don't know why that slipped my mind that July 4th is coming up, but gotta get ready. Good?
Oh, yeah, everything I needed.
Good.
But
Powdered sugar, chat. A little bit of Lawry's. All right, so I got tasked to do the snacks. So far, peanuts, candies, Cheerios. I got some popcorn in the microwave that just finished. If you guys don't know, these Coca-Cola bottles, so good. So good. Okay,
wait,
chat.
okay, now.
Okay, let me know. Am I red? Am I burnt?
Oh yeah, you're a little pink. Let me get up close. Oh wow. Oh, actually, you can't see it that close. You can see it right there. It's pink. You're pink.
Yeah.
Yep.
You get a tan on?
Yep.
We're down 8 pounds, 3 weeks, pretty good. I believe we ate out once this week. We had Sonic drinks, obviously diet soda, and I got a burger from Brahms. Bear, you want to say hi? Say hi. Yeah, the cheat meals, we're doing much better. We're being consistent this last week. You know, we started rough, but we're locked in, doing much better. I got chicken prepped. I got veggies ready to go. I got salmon and tuna for sides. I got protein shakes on standby. I mean, we can't lose. And I feel good, guys. It works. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be consistent, whatever you're doing. And I think what I'm gonna start doing is teaching everyone how to count and show you guys how to track macros, because honestly, that's what's kept me in my calorie deficit and what's helped me like monitor everything. Because sometimes I just want to eat what I want. You know, I might have some Halo Top ice cream. You know, it's higher in protein, but it's still like a sweet craving. I might have like a Quest brownie. I might have some popcorn. I might have some fruit. I might have some rotisserie chicken. I might have a burger from Brahms. You know what I'm saying? But like, being able to log everything and track my macros has helped me stay in my calorie deficit. I did eat Saturday in the city. We had to take a trip for Bub's foot doctor, and we stopped at a buffet, and obviously I didn't like overeat and I didn't go too crazy. And that's stuff that you have to learn in your journey. It's like, okay, I'm going to a buffet so I can have variety food, but I'm not going to like stuff myself to the brim. You know, growing up, I would go to like Cece's Pizza and I would eat. I'd get so many, like the whole like point we're going is like, let's see how many plates we can eat. Let's see how many plates we can stack. But now if like we go to buffet, we go for the variety. I get a little bit of meat, get a little, you know, some pizza, cottage cheese, a little bit of steak. They got some Mexican, Asian food, you know, some sweets, just like a variety of everything. I try to keep it a little healthy, but you know, I'm still going to try like the not so healthy foods. But like when you're in your journey and you know you got to stay in a calorie deficit, or you're just trying to eat cleaner, you're going to make more better conscious choices of what you're going to eat. And you're not going to get full, you're not going to overeat. It's just staying disciplined, you know, like I'm going to enjoy food. No matter what, I'm going to enjoy food, because if you restrict what you eat, you're just going to end up overeating. You're going to end up binge eating and just ruin everything. And a lot of people, when they do that, they just quit. But as long as you just keep starting over and over and over, and remember this journey is not perfect, it just needs to be consistent, then you're going to win.